Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel where we decode life, relationships, and everything in between. If you're new here, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on our spicy weekly videos. Today, we're diving into a super important topic. 10 things your woman might do that are massive red flags. And if she does them, it's time to pack your bags and hit the road. Now, let's be real for a second. Relationships are hard work. But there's a difference between putting in effort and ignoring big, flashing neon red flags. Think of this as a public service announcement for your heart and sanity. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Let's kick it off with something serious. If your woman constantly puts you down, whether it's in private or worse, in front of others, it's a major red flag. Research published in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships shows that persistent criticism and belittling can lead to lowered self-esteem and even mental health issues. A healthy relationship should build you up, not tear you down. Listen, if every conversation feels like you're on an episode of Roast Me, it's time to say, thanks for coming to my TED Talk and leave. Remember, love should be your safe space, not a war zone. To expand on this, belittling often starts subtly. Maybe it's a sarcastic remark here, a dismissive comment there. Over time, it erodes your confidence, leaving you doubting yourself. Sometimes it's disguised as humor, but if the jokes are always at your expense, it's not funny. Don't wait for it to get worse. If you notice this early, address it or walk away. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Does she check your phone, dictate who you can and can't hang out with? Control freak alert. This behavior often stems from insecurity or a need for power. According to psychology expert Dr. John Gottman, trust is one of the most crucial pillars of any relationship. If there's no trust, there's no foundation. Relationships aren't an episode of Big Brother. You don't need 24/7 surveillance. If she's acting like a CIA operative, it's time to escape Mission Impossible. Let's unpack this a bit. Controlling behavior often disguises itself as concern or care. Statements like, "I just want to know where you are for your safety," might sound reasonable. But if it's accompanied by tracking apps, constant check-ins, and restricting your independence, it's a serious problem. Love is about freedom and mutual respect, not shackles. Healthy relationships should feel like a partnership, not a prison. For example, if she's setting curfews for your nights out with friends or asking for every single detail of your day, it's a sign she's overstepping. Freedom and individuality are essential. If she can't let you breathe, it's time to reevaluate. Everything is somehow your fault, and she never takes accountability for her actions. Psychologists call this victim mentality, and it can be toxic. If she's constantly blaming you or the universe for her problems, it's a sign she's emotionally immature. If her life's motto is, "It's not me, it's you," then buddy, it's really not you. It's time to run. Victim mentality often comes with a side of manipulation. She might use guilt trips or exaggerate situations to make you feel responsible for her happiness. Newsflash: you are not her emotional caretaker. Healthy relationships thrive on shared responsibility and mutual support. Let's dive deeper into this. Have you noticed that she's always the center of every drama? Every issue somehow gets spun to focus on her struggles, her pain, and her problems. It's exhausting and frankly unfair. Life throws curveballs at everyone, but mature adults handle them without blaming their partner for everything that goes wrong. Let's address the elephant in the room: cheating. Once trust is broken, it's incredibly difficult to rebuild. Studies show that infidelity is one of the leading causes of breakups and divorces. If she's out here treating your relationship like a buffet, where she's sampling other dishes while keeping you on the plate, it's time to say, check, please. Cheating doesn't always mean physical infidelity. Emotional cheating, building a deep emotional connection with someone else, can be just as damaging. Pay attention to her behavior. Is she constantly texting someone else? Hiding her phone? Trust your gut. It rarely lies. Here's an important note. Forgiveness is noble, but it's not obligatory. If cheating has happened once, it's your call whether to stay and work through it. But if it's a pattern, don't let her turn your relationship into a revolving door of lies. Ever heard of gaslighting? That's when someone manipulates you into questioning your own reality. If she's always twisting situations to make you feel like the bad guy, it's a huge red flag. Emotional manipulation is a form of abuse, and you deserve better. If every disagreement feels like you need a PhD in debate just to defend yourself, it's time to graduate from this relationship. Gaslighting often leaves you feeling confused and doubting your perceptions. A common phrase might be, "You're overreacting," or "That never happened." If you find yourself keeping a mental diary just to stay sane, it's time to walk away. Let's make this crystal clear. Love should never feel like a mental chess game. If you constantly feel like you're losing, it's because the game is rigged. Healthy communication doesn't involve twisting facts or shifting blame. Walk away from manipulation and into clarity. Healthy boundaries are essential in any relationship. If she's constantly crossing them, whether it's your personal space, your finances, or your time, it shows a lack of respect. And respect is non-negotiable. If she's acting like your boundaries are optional, treat this relationship like a bad Wi-Fi signal. Disconnect. Boundaries can be small, like needing alone time, or big, like financial independence. If she laughs off your boundaries or dismisses them as unimportant, it's a sign she doesn't value your individuality. Relationships thrive when both partners feel respected and heard. For example, imagine you've set aside time for a hobby, but she constantly interrupts or dismisses it. Or perhaps she's pressuring you into financial commitments you're uncomfortable with. These are major red flags. Respect is the bedrock of trust. A partner should be your biggest cheerleader, not someone who shoots down your dreams. According to a study in psychological science, having a supportive partner can significantly boost your motivation and overall happiness. If every time you talk about your dreams, she responds with, "That's dumb," or "You'll never make it," it's time to say, "Watch me, leave." Supportive partners celebrate your wins and encourage you during setbacks. If she's constantly undermining you, it's not just bad for your goals, it's bad for your mental health. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, not those who drag you down. To expand, being supportive doesn't mean blind agreement. It means constructive criticism and encouragement when you need it. If her default setting is to knock you down instead of lifting you up, she's not the partner you deserve. Negativity is contagious. If she's constantly complaining, criticizing, or just has a bad attitude about everything, it can drain your energy and happiness. Optimism and positivity are key to a fulfilling relationship. If her vibe is more Eeyore than Tigger, it's time to bounce out of there. Negativity often spreads into other areas of life. If she's bringing bad energy into every conversation, it's going to weigh you down. Life's too short to spend it with someone who sees the glass as perpetually empty. To illustrate, if every date night turns into a rant session about work, friends, or life, it's not just her venting, it's her perspective on life. You deserve a partner who sees challenges as opportunities, not constant roadblocks. This is a big one: conditional love. If she's only affectionate when she wants something or withholds love to punish you, it's manipulative. Love should never be transactional. Love isn't a vending machine where you insert favors to get affection. If that's the case, save your coins and move on. Healthy love is consistent and unconditional. If you're constantly walking on eggshells, wondering if today's the day she'll show you affection, it's not love, it's manipulation. Don't settle for anything less than genuine love. Think about this. Love should be freely given, not earned through hoops and hurdles. If her affection feels more like a reward than a natural expression, it's time to reassess. Communication is the lifeblood of any relationship. If she refuses to talk about problems, stonewalls you, or shuts down completely, it's a recipe for disaster. Dr. Julie Gottman, the Gottman Institute again, says that effective communication is the #1 predictor of relationship success. If every conversation feels like you're talking to a brick wall, it's time to build a new house, without her in it. Good communication means being able to discuss issues without fear of judgment or conflict. If she's unwilling to engage in constructive conversations, it shows a lack of investment in the relationship's future. Stonewalling often looks like walking away mid-conversation, refusing to answer texts, or giving you the silent treatment for days. These tactics are toxic and create emotional distance. Don't chase after someone who won't meet you halfway. And there you have it, folks, the 10 red flags to watch out for in a relationship. Now let me be clear, nobody's perfect, but if you're dealing with one, or worse, several of these issues, it might be time to reevaluate the relationship. Life is too short to settle for less than you deserve. If you found this video helpful or entertaining, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below. What's a relationship red flag you think people should look out for? Let's get a conversation going in the comments. You might just help someone out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay awesome, stay confident, and most importantly, stay true to yourself. Peace out.